In Polk County every year, thousands and thousands of animals are helped by the Humane Society of Polk County. This takes a lot of money to do. One of the ways that the Humane Society of Polk County is trying to raise funds this year is the second annual Pint for Paws Lakeland Beer Fest. It's going to be a barking good time. With us today are Erica Smith, Director of Marketing for the Lakeland Center, where the event's going to be held, and Tracy Green, the Humane Society board member and one of the founders of Today and Tonight magazine. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So, inquiring minds want to know, what is this event?
Well, I think the Lakeland Center has gone to the dogs. You know, we're celebrating National Dog Day, and we're so excited that we are able to, really pair up with a lot of different organizations to bring this event to fruition. And the best part about it is a portion of the proceeds goes to the Humane Society of Polk County. So for every pint you drink, you're saving a paw.
That's great. I can't think of a better excuse to want to save animals and help Paws than...
It is. I mean, it's much bigger, of course. We've teamed up with Today and Tonight magazine. We've teamed up with the Humane Society of Polk County. Bernie Little Distributors has come on board. Ovations, which is our food service provider at the Lakeland Center. So it's a gigantic event with a lot of different partners, and it's all dedicated to helping the Humane Society of Polk County build their new building. It's a new animal sanctuary, and I think that's the best part about Pints for Paws is everything that we're doing helps build this amazing animal sanctuary that's going to help animals across Polk County.
So tell me a little bit specifically, what is happening at the event itself?
Well, the great thing is it's 90 plus brands of beer. So October 25th from 6 to 9, you're going to get to sample over 90 different brands of beer, all kinds of great interactive, fun activities, pairing the beer with different, games, ways for you to learn how to mix. There's a new mixology. Those, everybody that's into, craft beers now, there's a whole new language out there called mixology. There's live entertainment by Clemens Road. We'll have food trucks. It's just a great time to come out, and the best part about it is you can bring your pet. So leash pets are welcome. It'll be in our outdoor parking lot. It's going to be a beautiful evening, lots of fun. We're going to have a great time, and we hope everybody comes out and joins us because every dollar that we raise helps the Humane Society raise that capital campaign to build that animal sanctuary.
That's a great time of year to have an outdoor event like that.
I know. We are we're doing our rain dance to keep all the rain away because we want it to be a lovely evening. Last year's event, we had over 800 people at our event, and it was a great time. We had a little bit of a rain shower, so we're doing everything that we can to make sure that that rain stays away. But even though the rain was out there, everyone stayed. It was 800 people having a great time, enjoying themselves, and we had plenty of dogs on hand too.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Lots of fun.
Now let me ask you, how much money was actually raised last year from this?
We were able to make a donation of nearly $5,000 to the Humane Society, and we're hoping to make that much bigger, much bigger.
Excellent. Do you have any idea as to what your goal is for this year, or?
Well, the great part about it is not only the admission revenue goes to the Humane Society, this is also a time for them to help educate every patron that comes. So there will definitely be some on-site fundraising, and all the corporate sponsorships that come in. That's another way that we're able to raise. So I'd love to be able to write that check for over $5,000 this time.
Excellent. Now, who are some of the sponsors again?
Well, Bernie Little Distributing is our major corporate sponsor. We've also reached out with Ovations and the Lakeland Center and Today and Tonight magazine. So we're building that list. We're making it every day we grow it bigger and better. So those are definitely our heavy hitters and our big presenting sponsors.
That's great. That's excellent. Now, Tracy, I know that part of this is trying to raise funds for the new facility that the Humane Society of Polk County is in the process of getting ready to build. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, actually we were able to purchase a property that was a warehouse that used to be a furniture warehouse. It's on Dundee Road, and 5 acres, 5,000 square feet of property. Now, we can't just put animals in there, so we have launched a capital campaign to go under construction to make this an eco-friendly warehouse now. The sanctuary is going to be the best in Central Florida, and it's going to help us reach out to do more events and save more animals and do more education for the community so we can cut down on animals that go into shelters as a whole. Now, you were talking about the money it takes. I can tell you that it takes $1,600 a day to open our doors. So that's a lot of money that's needed, and when we get to a larger shelter, we will have a greater need because we will be able to take in more animals. So what we're trying to do with events like Erica's talking about with Pints for Paws is to raise as much money on the front before we open the doors to the new shelter to keep our expenses as low as possible. We're really being eco-friendly. We're talking about trying to be at a zero deficit for electricity. We want Tico to have to buy back power from us. You know, as far as the water consumption, everything that we're doing is trying to be the best that it can be, not only for the environment and to be a leader in our community as being eco-friendly, but also for the animals. It's going to be a new open family style housing. That means animals will not be in small cages anymore unless they need to be. Sometimes they don't like to be social, but we want them to be more friendly for families to be integrated into these forever homes. So that's our goal. That's why it's so important with events like that we're talking about with the Pints for Paws. We need every single dollar. It's going to count more than ever for the Humane Society of Polk County and for what we're giving back and doing for Polk County as a whole.
Now tell me, what are some of the things that the Humane Society of Polk County actually does?
Well, one of our biggest programs is SNPs, Spay Neuter Inoculation Program. We do that for low-income families. We help take care of their animals. And there's a very, very low cost to that. They go right to the Humane Society for that. We do a lot of education programs. We go into schools with service-trained dogs to help children that under peer pressure maybe are having a hard time reading, but it's easy to read to a dog. You know, that's just one of it. A lot of education. The director, Lisa Baker, goes out into the community and talks about the importance of how to take care of your animals, training your animals, and keeping them spay and neutered to cut down on those unwanted other kitties and puppies. You know, those are the problems. You know, we get overrun and then there's not enough homes or people can't take care of them and they just turn them out on the streets. Well, that becomes a big problem for Central Florida as a whole, and really actually all over the U.S.
Definitely. Now, with the new facility, why is that important to your mission?
Well, because if anyone's ever come out to Sage Road to see what they're working out of, it's held together with duct tape, and we cannot take care of as many animals. Well, and it breaks their heart when our cages now are full and they cannot take another animal in, because then you're thinking, well, what's going to happen to that animal? We try to push them to fosters, but we only have so many fosters that can take in animals into their family until we can get them into the Humane Society and get them out to their own forever home. Because then you have to think, what's the alternative? Are they just going to turn it out on the streets? And that happens. There's times that if we can't take them in, unfortunately, people will just drop them off at our gates and leave. I mean, that's not good for the animal. It's not good for anybody. It's devastating. Or unfortunately, they're going to go into the regular county pound. And unfortunately, you know, 7 out of 10 don't make it out.
Wow,
so that's why our mission is clear. Spay and neuter, education, help the community, educate, train. You know, we want to have no animals in there, of course, that'd be great. But that's, you know, not really the truth of the matter. We have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands that need homes, that need somewhere to go. We want to protect them, take care of them, and put them back into a family that wants to love them for the rest of their life.
Now, other than coming out and enjoying great events like Pints for Paws, how can people help support the Humane Society of Polk County?
Well, go on their website, humanesocietyofpolkcounty.org. It tells you all the programs. It tells you way that you can donate immediately, how you can get involved, how you can volunteer, how you can foster, or one of the great things is sometimes communities come to us and go, hey, we want to host an event on our own to raise money as well. I mean, not everybody can throw a huge event like the Lakeland Center can in conjunction with Bernie Little Distributors for this great beer fest, but it starts small and it builds like we're trying to do with this beer fest event. You know, we want 1,200 people there this year. That will make a difference.
Well, it's definitely a very unique place to hold an event like this. Tell me, I know last year was the first annual. What do people have to look forward to that came out last year, something different that's happening this year?
The fun part about it is we've paired each of the craft brands with some type of interactive game or mixology or recipe or even a food pairing. I didn't realize this, but craft beers actually pair with a lot of things that you wouldn't think. Marshmallows, vanilla ice cream, all these different flavors. So we're going to give people a little bit more behind, a little bit of education about the craft beers, a little bit of interactivity. Plus we're going to have the Humane Society out with their animal bus. And you know, that education will be on site along with some great, you know, pet-friendly businesses, local community businesses. So it's going to be a fun time. action-packed.
Definitely sounds like it. Now, if people want to take part in the Pints for Paws, do they need to buy tickets?
Tickets are on sale now at our website, which is thelakelandcenter.com. That's available all the way up until the night of the event. And if you're, last minute Lucy and you still want to come, don't worry. We'll have tickets available that night.
And how much are those tickets?
They start at $40. So you're going to want to log on, take a look. All the information on the event and the ticketing is at thelakelandcenter.com. You'll want to go ahead and get those advance tickets first because the price does go up night of the show.
Well, I definitely know what I'm doing after we're done with this interview.
All right.
Now, let me ask you, if people want to become vendors, are there still vendor opportunities available?
There certainly are. If they want to reach out to the Lakeland Center, we will forward that information to the right party and get them in touch with who they need to speak with. So give us a call at the Lakeland Center. All that information, again, is available on our website, thelakelandcenter.com.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Erica, Tracy, thank you so much for coming out today and telling us a little bit more about the Humane Society of Polk County and the wonderful event you have coming up, Pints for Paws, on October the 25th.
Thank you. We'll see you there.
Definitely. Pints for Paws is a wonderful opportunity for people in the community to come out and have a great time and help support a great organization. The Lakeland Center is partnering with Bernie Little Distributors, Ovations Food Services, the Humane Society of Polk County, and Today and Tonight magazine to create Central Florida's only pet-friendly beer festival. A portion of the proceeds from the event will benefit the Humane Society of Polk County, who recently purchased a new building on Dundee Road in Winter Haven to build the county's most eco-friendly, no-kill animal sanctuary. Attendees will enjoy samplings from over 90 different brands of beer, along with free souvenir Pilsner sample glasses and a soft pretzel. The event will also feature a mini food truck rally and live entertainment by Clemens Road. Leashed pets are welcome as the event will be held in the North Arena parking area.